This summer, a group of international students from different countries in the next 8 days will dip into the hinterland of the plateau to experience the work and life of local people and discover the real Tibet. Starting from Beijing, they will first go to the beautiful sunshine city, Lhasa. Before the journey, the international students have almost no impression on Tibet. What kind of experience will the land bring to them? In fact, I don't have much imagination about Tibet, about what it looks like. I want to go and see it in person. To know about Tibet, we must know about Lhasa first. Since the 7th century, Lhasa has always been the culture center of Tibet. The first stop of the students' trip to Tibet will be the most famous landmark in Lhasa, the Potala Palace. Today is a cloudy day. No sun, but a little bit cold. As we climb higher, we can see Lhasa from above. Lhasa has an altitude of more than 3,600 meters, so we are now at an altitude of close to 3,700. Look, I'm out of breath now. At the highest building of Lhasa, the Potala Palace has stood for hundreds of years. Years have never left too many traces on it. The palace what the students see is still what it was hundreds of years ago. On the mountain road, Li Xia meets a conservator of the palace, where he has been working for over 10 years. From him, Li Xia learns about why the Potala Palace remains fresh after centuries.
Recently, we were there in the temple working on the conservation of the ground with traditional processes. In this case, for the work around the Potala Palace, we have a special team of workers with traditional crafts, including stonemasons, carpenter, bricklayer, sewing group, a complete team. The team we built aims to inherit and practice the traditional crafts. Sewing worker, what does sewing worker mainly do around the whole building, including some decorations on it and some decorations of clothes, like the cow hair curtain and its routine repair work, and cow hair curtain making. This is their scope of work. Then like this agate on the ground, we have our professional stonemasons and bricklayer, just like sparrow, although it is small. Its main internal organs are complete, such a concept.
The conservation of the Potala Palace has started for decades, but no matter what time it is, the conservation requirements have never changed.
As an ancient building, we must maintain its traditional style. Protection goes first. The material must be the appropriate one. We adopt traditional materials to minimize possible changes. If we can conserve it, we won't change it. This is our work as conservators of relics. This is the basic principle of us.
Conserve the old one, leave the relics to future generations. This is a promise kept by craftsmen. Because of their dedication, people can travel through time and space in the Potala Palace to feel history. Like many other places, maybe when they are fancied by many tourists, there would be no such a feeling that takes you back to the distant age. But right here, due to its protection and conservation, which is properly done, it can really place me in that age. A distant age. In Lhasa, the inheritance of Asian culture, not just practiced in the form of conservation. Not far from the Potala Palace lies the most famous commercial center in the area, the Barker Street. There is an endless stream of religious believers and tourists. On both sides of the road are culture and creative products of Tibetan characteristics, attracting the attention of passers-by. Our international students are also looking for the shops they like. Li Xia found a Tibetan clothing shop. This shop sells a kind of folk costume called pulu. Are you the owner of this shop?
Yes.
How long have you been running this?
8 years.
What does this shop specialize in? I mean, what's your specialty?
All of these are our specialties.
All of them.
Have a try?
Okay, one size fits all. This one is a little big.
You want a smaller one, right? It looks good. This is usually worn in Lhasa, Tibet, in calm Tibetan areas.
This is in Lhasa. We can see people wearing this on streets.
Sure.
And how to wear it?
Like this. In this way.
Check it out. Is my head too big? Done. It looks good.
Are there folk costumes in Ukraine?
Yes, we have folk costumes and they're alike to some extent in terms of the overall design. There's a shirt inside, a petticoat outside, or an apron. But not one-piece dress like these. We don't have this kind of costume. One-piece style seems special. Our costumes are separate. On hearing Li Xia introduce the features of Ukraine folk costume, the owner said they also have this kind of blue, and it is the latest design. Is that okay?
Okay, check it out again.
It's like kind of coat.
Yes, that's it.
What kind of thread it is?
It's from India.
India?
Yes.
Imported. This element is imported from foreign countries.
Yes. All of them are woven by us. We also make the clothes ourselves.
Is this also designed by yourself, kind of traditional?
We design and make it.
Each year's design is different.
We all love the designs.
Each and every of them embodies your efforts. From the touristy Barker Street to the majestic Patala Palace, the two places are close by. Secularity and religion coexist harmoniously for millennia. The old culture is preserved and developed by the young people. If culture recalls the past of a region, education then foretells a region's future. After learning about the protection and inheritance of Asian culture by the Tibetan, the students will go to a primary school in Lhasa to experience a unique teaching mode in Tibet. In Lhasa, Tibetan and Chinese bilingual teaching is the main teaching mode in local primary schools. What bilingual teaching brings children is a broader vision.
Little Stars in Nigerian version.
Yeah, this can be sung by most people in Nigerian, but language background is needed. Kids think it is.
You can sing one line first, they learn one line first, then next.
Yeah, I mean I can finish a part in less than 10 seconds and teach another 2 lines.
It's okay, you sing it first and then teach 2 lines.
And I think I can tell them the meaning of the song. It means whatever others do to you, you should keep persistent and assiduous, work hard, and be the pride of father and mother.
Nigerian Zhao Xinlan will teach foreign language today. For these kids in bilingual education background, what surprises will they bring?
Hello, I'm Homa. Hello. First, I will teach you something in Nigeria, a song for kids, okay? I will sing first. Let me teach you 2 lines. Okay. I hope you can remember them, okay? Okay, after this one, I want to teach you another one. It is famous in our country. This is a dance. Do you want to learn that? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Look at me first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, okay, 1, 1, then turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn last. Am I physically attractive? Do you want to see me next time? Good, thank you. Actually, I did not like to teach primary school students at first, but when I come to this class, I feel that they're active and they're eager to learn. Their language proficiency, like Mandarin, Chinese, Tibetan, and English, are pretty good. I feel surprised. It's true, I feel. First, they are positive, enthusiastic, and they're aspiring. I hope they are having a better future. I set high expectations for them.
With excellent basic education, Tibet will have bright future. To make this a reality, science and technology development is essential. With the improvement of local basic conditions, there are increasingly more technical enterprises taking root and growing here, like e-commerce. It is the fastest growing technology industry in the region. Through the internet, Tibetan products can be delivered into almost every corner of the world at high speed.
So today the plan is that we will have a live streaming at noon. As for this live streaming, you three will be the sellers. We first prepare 2 or 3 products.
2 or 3 kinds.
Yeah, 2 or 3 kinds of products. Hello everyone.
Some people have come.
Some of you are already here. Hello everyone. Let me show you. This is the first product. Come and show us the product. Let us start our introduction.
Okay, so this is the hat. As you can see, I've worn it myself. Actually, when I arrived in Lhasa, I saw a lot of people wearing this hat, and I like it so much. It's really beautiful and fashionable.
Fashionable.
Many people are buying quickly, and we are almost out of stock. What should we do if out of stock?
Okay, let's check the orders. Let me see whether there were some orders from handsome boys. Oh yes, there is one hat. One hat has been sold out.
It seems easy to sell products through live streaming platforms. However, this job takes a great deal of energy. Baijia Wang concentrates on the live streaming out of her love for work.
When I recommend products to my audience, I can gain a sense of fulfillment. I feel content in my heart.
Any products with Tibetan characteristics you would like to show them to more people?
As a local person, I think all Tibetan products contain culture behind them. That behind the products is culture, is history, the long history, and the culture that product contains makes it more valuable. So when we recommend products sometimes, we find it worth sharing. Maybe our page view or audiences are not large enough, but it's really good to gain a sense of honor and achievement within our innermost being. As a Tibetan, sometimes I'm really proud to recommend products. When we recommend Tibetan products in England, people say, "You are Tibetan?" Yes, I am. The sense of honor is really strong. Any Tibetan from Tibet, we can talk about it for a long time.
With the development of technology, spatial distance can no longer stop people from moving forward, and local people also can embrace the world enthusiastically. People from outside can also come to Tibet pursuing their own future. 10 kilometers west from Wang Aja's life room lies the largest agricultural breeding base in Tibet. Here, hundreds of researchers observe data and analyze the results around the clock, aiming at fostering the most productive breed and seeds for Tibetan farmers and herdsmen. This summer, yak breeding team welcomes the new members from afar.
This is the test card. Put blood on it, keep the blood. Then we send it to the biotech company. It can tell us the type of yak. Then we will know the difference of yaks. So the next step is very easy. Do you see there is a ring in it? A drop of blood from each yak dripping from one tip. Thus, after testing, we will know the information about the yak. This is for you. Take it.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
OK。
After you remove the air inside, it will suck the blood. Her hands are steady. Just put it here.
Okay, right?
Really smart.
Pretty good, pretty good.
You've done something for our Tibetan yaks.
Yes. Thank you. I've been concentrating on this work. It's quite round. Where are you from?
We all are postgraduates. There are, I count how many doctors, 3 doctors, and the rest are masters. They are studying, not graduates.
So how long do you stay here every day in the lab?
As far as I know, the project we cooperated with TLSRI will last for at least 3 years. So it's just starting now. As you know, it's preliminary work. As you see, it's to collect the samples.
So there's still a long time waiting for the outcomes. What about the expectations? I mean, your prediction, when will be the outcomes?
We will get the results one after another. What we are doing now, the card we send for the test of yak genome, there will be feedback immediately. Then we can do simple analysis, so we can quickly report to the pastor, and the pastor can make adjustments like more adjustments on management.
From Beijing to Tibet, from school to pasture, thousands of tests in the laboratory carry students' expectations for scientific results, also contain a huge force to promote the development of agriculture and husbandry in Tibet. After the trip to Lhasa, which reflects a modern Tibet, the next destination of the international students is Meet city in the east of Lhasa. Here, urban traces disappear. Nature shows its beauty. Man and nature support each other, showing another picture of Tibet. Compared with Lhasa, Naichi has a lower altitude and a warmer climate, with unique hydrothermal conditions which nourish rich vegetation rarely seen in Tibet. Primeval forests sprawl all over the mountains. What a real spectacle! Also a treasure handed down by the local people from generation to generation. 2 villagers from Luobu village have been forest ranger for decades. Today is their duty.
Came here just now.
Just now?
Yes.
How often is the shift?
We just take turns. It counts the number of family members and village members. We take turns. It depends.
Just a few days for one man a year, right?
No, many days. There are not many people in a village. In the village, there are 9 people a day on the mountain.
Just like a team.
9 people in our village patrol here every day. Here's 1 point, down there another, 2 more points over there. That's it. Not just 2 of us and more people.
Not everyone in the village is a ranger.
Now everyone can count it as a ranger.
So we are protecting it together. No one is going to harm the forest.
Everyone is responsible for this work. If we didn't see smoke today, but someone in the village saw it, they would call immediately.
People are all responsible.
People on duty will check it right away.
Li Xia heard from the rangers that the villagers have protected the forest for many years. They also gained a lot from it. All kinds of mushrooms growing in the mountain forest are the favorite food in the village.
In this way, when we dig it up, we will cover it. It will grow next year. It wouldn't grow without the cover. This is edible. This is also edible. Now this one is very small. Let it grow for more time. It grows big.
After the patrol, the two rangers left the forest. It's high tourist season. Green mountains and clear waters provide fresh ingredients and promote the booming of local tourism. At Lulang, the most beautiful place in Naichi, the villagers renovate their houses and make them into homestays to entertain tourists from all over the world. Uncle Pingcuo in Zhaxigang village is one of the first villages to set up a homestay in Lulang.
Welcome.
Hello. Uncle, can I ask you some questions? How did you set up the Pingcuo family hotel, and what problems and difficulties did you meet? And then how did you solve it?
Our hotel was set in 1998.
1998.
Yes, 1998. When I first managed it, we had 8 beds. At that time, the guests didn't have many high demands. Just a clean living condition is enough. All they need is clean food to satisfy his stomach. Now the guests are high demanding. They ask for floor heating and air conditioning, heating, Wi-Fi, and bathing, TV.
Then you have the hostel, right? Floor heating and air conditioning.
Yes.
Although far away from home, in the homestay in the Uncle Pingcuo, the international students feel at home. With his simplicity and kindness, an ordinary Tibetan family bridges together the friendship from all over the world.
Uncle Pingcuo, why here are so many business cards and who are they?
The cars from different countries. They left these cars. The reason is that we didn't have WeChat at the time. No WeChat.
Why? To leave contact information.
Yes, contact information.
Then I want to know, can you recall them one by one who left these cards? I know this is a little difficult.
I can remember some, but not all of them.
What impression does that person made?
This is from Guangdong, a reporter from Guangdong. These cards come from all over the world. They are also foreign journalists.
Foreign ones.
Is it Arabic?
Yes, this is Arabic. Sudanese.
You are famous abroad, aren't you? I saw lots of foreign journalists, including a reporter from Ukraine, have been here before. Climbing onto the top floor, looking around, students have broad view of green mountains and clear waters. It's not only a fairyland sought after by tourists, but also the proudest treasure of Uncle Pingcuo's family. The villagers follow the laws of nature. Nature also pays back with the most beautiful scenery. Man and nature coexist harmoniously. That's why people come here from thousands of miles away. On leaving Naichi, students end their trip to Tibet. The trip lasted for only a few days, but the harvest exceeds everyone's expectation.
I wasn't particularly interested in nature before, but I can say that when I came to Lhasa in Nanjing, I saw the great scenery of Mother Nature, as if seeing another world.
I came into contact with a lot of traditional Chinese cultures here. Actually, I think the week is quite a rush. If I have the chance, I'm sure I will come again.
I'm sure I'll come again. I hope in a few years I can come to Tibet again. Once again, I may witness its all-round development and progress.
I think we learned a lot from this trip. I'm glad to come to Tibet, to come to Ningxi.
I had always thought Tibet was very primitive and confined, but this trip makes me feel the emerging technology of China is fully integrated with the cultural and landscape beauty of Tibet, and I think the development of the tourism industry will be very good in the future.
I feel wonderful these days and the feeling away from the big city.
I learned about the culture of Tibet, the people's lifestyle, like opening new windows. I think the trip to Tibet is the best experiences in my life. The most wonderful journey. I really want to spend the rest of my life here. Really. I really want to be here for the rest of my life. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I feel very comfortable. Really.
What is Tibet? After an 8-day trip, everyone had the answer in heart. Maybe a marvelous glimpse under the red wall of the Patala Palace. Maybe the smile of children in class. It may be the painstaking work in the laboratory. It may also be the busy figures in the Qinggang forest. It is people's promise to the future. It is also a song composed by nature close to the heaven. It is old and young, mysterious and ordinary. Tibet stands there quietly, waiting for everyone to explore.